did your parents' love come with terms and conditions? My immigrant parents sacrificed everything to come here. They reminded me daily. So when I was accepted to medical school, it wasn't my dream. It was my duty. Every grade below an A meant I was ungrateful. Every moment not studying was betrayal. They planned my entire life. Doctor by 26, married by 27, grandchildren by 30, and a house big enough for them to move in. They tracked my study hours, chose my friends, and interviewed my dates. When I suggested switching to teaching, my mother didn't speak to me for 3 months. But that was nothing compared to what they threatened to do to my little sister if I ever tried to leave. It started when I was 7. My father brought home a leather ledger after my sister Alice was born. In America, he said, showing me the book, children must pay back their parents. See, here's your debt. $73,492, itemized since birth. But Alice, he smiled at the baby. She's lucky. She has you. That's when I learned the rules. Every point below 100 on my tests added $1,000 to what I owed. But worse, it meant Alice would have to start working younger. If you fail, my mother explained, she pays too. That's family. By middle school, the threats were specific. When I got an 89 on a science test, they made Alice, then 6, miss her meals. Your selfishness makes your sister hungry, they said. When I fell asleep studying, they'd wake Alice and make her stand in the corner. Your laziness steals her sleep. I tried to protect her, studied harder, slept less, but they always found failures. A yawn during tutoring meant Alice did my chores. A B+ meant she couldn't attend her friend's birthday party. They made sure she knew why. Your sister doesn't care about your happiness. The first time I mentioned wanting to leave for college out of state, they showed me documents they'd forged, bank accounts in my name, loans I'd never taken. We can destroy your future with one phone call, my father said. But we won't need to, because you won't abandon Alice to pay your debts. They were right. I couldn't leave her. High school was medical boot camp. Up at 4 a.m. for pre-study. School, tutoring, study until 2 a.m. Repeat. When I begged for a break, they brought Alice to my room. Tell her, they commanded. Tell her you want a break while she suffers for your laziness. Alice, then 10, hugged me. It's okay, she whispered. I understand you're tired. That kindness broke something in me. I studied through migraines, nosebleeds, fainting spells, whatever it took to protect her. College meant leaving Alice behind. Don't worry, my mother smiled as I packed. Every failed test, every imperfect grade, Alice will help pay for it. They sent photos as proof. Alice doing my old chores, Alice eating alone while they dined out, Alice slept on the floor because I'd gotten a 94 on an organic chemistry exam. Come home and study properly, the text read, or she suffers more. I couldn't, but I couldn't abandon her either. So I negotiated. Perfect grades meant Alice got privileges. Med school acceptance meant she could have friends. Every achievement I unlocked a piece of her childhood. The contract came with my Harvard acceptance. 100% of my future income until the debt was paid. Now $340,000, then 75% for life. But hidden in subsection 47B was the real trap. If I defaulted, all debts transferred to Alice, starting immediately. She's 14, I protested. Old enough to work, my father said. Old enough to pay if you run. I signed. What choice did I have? Medical school nearly killed me. They demanded daily reports, recorded phone calls where I recited my grades. Any slip meant punishment for Alice. When I got a B+ in biochemistry, they sent me a video of her crying, doing calculus problems at 3 a.m. Your sister is lazy, they told her, so you must work harder. But Alice grew stronger than they expected. Started texting me in code. I'm okay, hidden in homework questions. Don't give up, tucked between math problems. I love you, signed in the corner of essays they made her write about disappointment. Senior year, I matched in pediatrics. The call was volcanic. Pediatricians make nothing. You've doomed us all. Alice will work factories to pay your selfishness. That night, Alice called from a friend's phone. I got a full scholarship, she whispered, to boarding school in Switzerland. They can't reach me there. How? I've been planning since I was 12, hiding money, forging their signatures. Everything they taught you about suffering, I learned about escaping. She left that summer, disappeared completely, changed her name, cut all ties, free. My parents raged, threatened, but without Alice's leverage, they had nothing. I had them right where I wanted them. Full story on channel, link below.